This is Dalgety Bay Daycare Centre. The association has proved to be essential for local elderly residents of the village for 25 years. It's a place to meet and chat over a cup of tea. Recently the centre was extended, but funds were difficult to raise. At the official opening of the extension, which coincides with the association's 25-year celebration, another welcome donation was given. Inverkeithing and Dalgety Bay Rotary Club have again added its support.
The cheque that I've just presented to Jan for the daycare centre is partly from the proceeds from their walk. They partook in our annual sponsored walk, and they get 50% of their whatever they raised back. Plus we give another £230 on top of that, which made the cheque £500. So we've got 5 Rotarians that are drivers for the daycare centre. It means a lot to the older people that they're at least got somewhere to come. Jan and June and Jan look after them very, very well for that day, and it gives them a bit of company, and they like being here, basically.
Any funding is very, very helpful for us because we have to raise all the money ourselves. We are given a grant from the council for running costs to help towards running costs, but we don't get any other funding from the council. So anything that we do, we have to raise the money ourselves.
So it's been a very welcome contribution then.
Definitely, yes. And we've also had contributions from the Harvest Appeal at the local church, Dalgety Parish Church, and we've also had a grant from the Muirdean Trust, which helps to pay for the extension.
Performing the official opening of the new extension as Provost of Fife was Jim Leishman.
I think really that firstly you can hear the enthusiasm of everybody. They're all excited what they've achieved to raise all the money. Originally for the main part, the first part, and then to continue that and get the extension. It's been great, a great community effort. You know, because we're all getting a bit older, it doesn't mean to say we're going to just sit down and watch the telly every day. We want places to meet, to talk, to work out what we're going to do.
And MSP Helen Eadie has also been pleased to offer her support to the centre and the Daycare Association.
I've been involved since before the first porta cabin went up. In fact, I came across a letter that I had written to them. I thought, oh, I'll keep that as a souvenir. It was just backing up and supporting them for all their efforts. And they've been an incredible team of people, absolutely amazing. If we didn't have this community, there really wouldn't be a day centre in Dalgety Bay. But knowing these people, knowing them as I do, and know them really well now, I do believe that they'd find a way. That's what they've got, real steel and grit, and they know and they understand the needs, because most of them have had relatives themselves who've come through, and indeed my father went to the original daycare centre down in the social club, which is now, as you know, closed at the moment. However, he didn't see this lovely place, but it's just great, so we're all booking our places for the future. Yeah. Do you know, it's something that when you see their eyes, when there's a real glint in their eyes, there's real satisfaction to them, you know, in terms of when their achievements. They were just telling me that they've had more than £100,000 in total invested in this whole enterprise that they have here, and it really is a superb social enterprise. You know, they get money in from donations and all the rest of it, but it all goes back into the community. And they've got 22 volunteers. Now that's incredible. I don't know many organisations, in fact I don't know any other organisation in Dalgety Bay that has 22 volunteers. Maybe the church, that might be the other place, but certainly as a daycare centre. And you know, some of the volunteers are older than some of the clients who come to use the centre. So there's a lady, I think she's 91 or 92, who comes to help, and that just tells you a lot about the place. I just hope that it goes from strength to strength, and as long as I can, I'll do everything in my possibility to help them, because they really do deserve you know, the help and support, because you know, in the very early days and the councils were very reluctant to come on board to help them, and they went ahead despite all the challenges. And they always say to me, and we all know this, that dealing with local authorities are the biggest challenge for any group or organisation, but they're lucky they've got some people who know the ropes, and that really helps them to get through. So let's wish them all the very best. Here's to the next 50 years, or here's to the next 100 years for them. We'll not be here to tell the tale, but we just hope that there's people to pick up the torch behind them and do that really for the future. So.